All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to start this lesson off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to all the brothers who are firmly pushing the word in sincerity and in faith, and Shalom to all the sincere believers. Now, this lesson is going to be based on this 6.2 magnitude earthquake that rattled Panama. So, through the Spirit, I'm going to read this short article, get some precepts, and Lord's will, you're edified. Says a strong earthquake off Panama's Pacific coast shook the central part of the country Friday, but went largely unnoticed in the capital. The earthquake was centered about 76 miles south-southeast of Baruch in the Pacific Ocean and had a 6.2 magnitude, according to the United States Geological Survey. It had a depth of 6 miles. The National Civil Defense Service said it was felt in several provinces of central Panama, but that there was no immediate reports of injuries or danger. And yet another earthquake from the Lord being brought upon the earth. Isaiah 29:6, Thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. And just like the men of the Lord have been prophesying about, there has been a major uptick in earthquakes, storms, tempests, and fires all throughout the world, which is exactly what the scriptures said was going to happen. Matthew 24:7, For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. And when you look up the definition of diverse, it means many or multiple. And there are clearly many and multiple there are earthquakes happening in many and multiple places all over the world of varying magnitude. Second Ezra 9:1, he answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before. Verse 2, Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Verse 3, Therefore when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, Verse 4, Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Verse 5, For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Verse 6, Even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonder, and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs. And the Lord is sending all of these different, these eclipses, these earthquakes, volcano eruptions, these storms and tempests, these fires. Lord is sending all these different signs to let you know what day and age we're in, what time and season we're in. And we are living in the last days. That's why everything is just ramping up. Everything is getting more intense, more chaotic, more hectic. And not a lot of people are paying attention. So many people are so easily distracted by the nonsense that's happening that they're not focusing on the main things that are happening. That's why in Proverbs 22:3 it says, A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. A lot of people out here are simple, caught up in a bunch of folly and wickedness and nonsense. Meanwhile, the world is spiraling out of control, going to hell in a handbasket. But those of us of the Hope Elect, we're locked in. We're focusing on the important things. And we're watching and we're reading and we're praying and we're fasting and we're rehearsing the righteous acts to the best of our ability and following the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability. Hoping that the Heavenly Father, continues to keep his hedge of protection over us and our loved ones and continues to safely guide us through these increasingly perilous times. But people are going to catch on to what's happening eventually. The unfortunate part for them is that when they finally catch on, it's going to be too late for them to do anything about it. And they're just going to get swept up in these judgments and they're going to get destroyed. But that's the will of the Lord, and there's nothing that you can do. All those of us of the hopeful elect can do is just continue to serve the Lord as fervently and as diligently as we can in these last days. Because all of these different events that have been taking place are going to continue to happen. And more people are going to get wounded, and more people are going to get put to death. But like it says in Job 4:7, remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? And we know that nobody, regardless of who they are, has ever perished being innocent. So people who are dying, in these plane crashes, in these car crashes, in these fires, in these earthquakes, in these storms and tempests, in these shootings and stabbings and all these other judgments of the Lord, these people are not innocent, whether they be man, woman, or child. And then in Job 4:8, it says, even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. So that's what's happening. All of these things that are happening on the earth is the judgment of the Lord. He's punishing these wicked people for their iniquities, for their wickedness. Because these people, they have this mindset that they can just do whatever they want and it doesn't matter. But it very much does matter in the eyes of the Lord. And that's why people are getting punished, because all their wickedness is angering the Lord. And now these people have to receive their sore strokes. It's just like when you were a kid and you kept doing things that angered your parents. At some point, they stopped talking to you and they just pulled out that belt and beat you. Because you got to learn, you're going to learn one way or another. All of these judgments are basically the Lord's belt. And he's beating these people for being wicked, for angering him, for constantly doing things that he does not want them to do. At the end of the day, everybody reaps what they've sown. These wicked people, they're going to continue to reap judgment for the wickedness that they've sown. And those of us of the hopeful elect, Adawan Ratazah, we will continue to reap, the benefits of fervently and diligently serving the Lord. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up here. Closing, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakudash, the Wadi Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to all the brothers who are fervently pushing the word in sincerity and in faith. And shalom to all the sincere believers. Hope you stay strong, stay safe, stay fervent, stay circumspect, stay prayed up. And Adawan Ratazah. Till next time, shalom.